Hey, let me see your hands, man. Let me see your hands. You have the weapon on you?
Hands. Here are my hands.
Is your weapon on you?
My hands are up.
Do you have the gun on you?
Look, do you see a gun on me? My hands are touching the ceiling, bro.
What is the correct way to respond when the person that you marry tries to have you killed by the police?
No, ma'am. Just stay by the car.
All right, man.
Your baby's fine. I'm not pointing at the baby.
You lay down, Jack. You lay down.
Who can I call when every attorney in Norfolk is afraid of your case because of the family of judges, politicians, and police involved in your case? I'm Bert Johnson, and this is my story.
Fernandez, you good?
See, this is what you call.
You going hands on? All right, I got you.
My story is about false allegations of domestic abuse. We will talk about the courts, the police system, and how the government has weaponized it against Black men, using my story as an example. I am not perfect. I work so that I can provide for my family. I was a deputy sheriff for the city of Norfolk for 2 years. I'm a senior at Old Dominion University, a realtor, and an owner of 2 other real estate related businesses. I haven't seen my children in over 18 months. I miss my 1-year-old daughter's first words. December 9th, 2019, my mother-in-law stole money out of my wallet. I kicked her out. My wife disagreed with my decision to kick her out. We had a short, heated conversation about the situation. Next thing I know, I hear someone talking outside my home, and I go outside to see what's going on. Immediately, I'm facing a police officer with a drawn gun. It's like my wife aimed the loaded gun at the Norfolk Police Department at me.
Hey, let me see your hands, man. Let me see your hands.
Hands.
You have the weapon on you?
Hands. Here are my hands.
Is your weapon on you?
My hands are up.
He peeked around the door. So I drew down on him, told him to let me see his hands. He came out, turned around, I could see the holster on his hip.
Is your weapon on?
I told him to get down, turn around, get on his knees. He refused to get down on his knees, so I just held him at gunpoint until I got another unit for backup. Because I didn't want to go up to him and try and detain him by myself.
Why was he at gunpoint?
I could see the holster on his hip. I couldn't tell if there was a gun in it or not, but I didn't want him going for it.
Yeah, but is it against the law to have a holster?
No, but if he's threatened to use it before.
Threatened to use it?
Sarge, if you have a problem with it, just call it out, but I'm going to be safe. I'm going home at the end of the night.
Okay, let's get him a vehicle.
No, he just had the magazines. He ditched the firearm before, but when I pulled up on scene, he like peeked out the door, and then he went to peek back in. So I told him to come out. Drew down on him. I could see something in his waistband. It ended up just being all the magazines. I thought it was going to be an empty holster, but he didn't even have a weapon holster on him at the time. So he does have a concealed carry permit, but the weapon is probably inside somewhere.
My wife swatted me with the 911 call saying a big, Black, angry man that choked me has a Glock 45. There is no question as to the tense situation between unarmed Black men and police officers in America. This is no secret. Being a former deputy sheriff, I understand the complex nature of the job, but mostly what I can understand is what was going wrong. I am grateful to not have been killed by the Norfolk Police Department that night. I am blessed to have had the training to understand what was going on in that situation. However, my situation is the exception, especially in cities like Norfolk. Requesting a supervisor in a situation where your rights have been violated should concern dishonest police. But when the supervisor is a corrupt police sergeant like Sergeant Jones and is related to corrupt judges, it becomes a whole new dark situation. My rights have been completely violated. Judges Gerald Jones and his wife, Lynn Simmons Jones, have been interfering with all legal processes, effectively denying me due process. We have not even received the audio from the 911 call yet, and I have been trying to get these for over a year. This process has exhausted me. I am making this video to tell my side of the story. I would like my children to know that I love all of you. I miss you, and I can't wait until the time that we are finally reunited. Please understand that this does not end with me. If you are a citizen of Norfolk, it affects you. If you live in Virginia, it affects you. If your laws are governed under the Constitution of the United States, it affects you. If you demand police reform and are tired of the same narrative of police brutality, this affects you. Help ensure that justice is served and that I get a fair trial. Say enough of this abuse of office in the city of Norfolk. Starting June 28, 2021, come to my jury trial at Norfolk Circuit Court in Norfolk, Virginia. Thank you for watching my video. Y'all be blessed. Peace.